Hey guys, Devon Van Leer. I was real estate team, Fireside with Devon. It's your favorite segment, Military Mondays. All right, today we're going to talk about utilizing the VA loan. All right, utilizing the VA loan and some of the benefits that you guys have that you may not know about. All right, so working with some clients about a month ago. Actually, we just closed on their house on April 10th. So it's pretty recent, but they were living in base housing. A lot of people have the misconception of if you're living in base housing, you got to wait to the end of your lease in base housing to come up due before you look for a house. But that's not the case. Not the case at all. There's no penalties with base housing as long as you are purchasing a house. If you move out and you're going to rent something else, then that's when the penalties come into play. But if you're purchasing a house using your VA loan, then you get no penalties. You can move out whenever, even if you just signed a 12-month lease last month. All right, there's no penalties involved. If a real estate agent is a good real estate agent, they'll know that. They can help you out. All right. Another good thing along the same lines of the VA loan and leases or rentals or whatnot, a good option to have or a good perk that the VA loan provides is the Lease Buyout program. Again, if you're a realtor, real estate agent, whatever you may be working with, I'm a realtor, whatever you may be working with is well versed in the VA loan process. They'll know how to set that verbiage up for you in your contract and get that ball rolling. What questions to ask your leasing company or leasing manager or whatever it is that you deal with, they can get that up out of there for you. So something that's written into the contracts, like I said, well versed in how the VA works, then it's a good deal. All right, next thing is homeowners insurance. With the VA loan, your homeowners insurance is not required. It's actually a part of the program. The VA loan, the insurance is built into the loan. Okay, so a lot of people have a misconception about that. I get a lot of questions about homeowners insurance. That's not something you need to worry about. Like I said, it's built into the loan with the funding fee and all of that nature. So theoretically, it comes off the top. Okay, but it's not something that you got to worry about. It's not an extra expense. It's already built in to the loan as it comes. And if you're approved for the VA loan, then it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be built into it. All right. Speaking of being approved, you can finance up to 100%, or it's 100% of the value of the home. Okay, that's a good thing. Good thing with if you're ever trying to refinance or anything like that, there are options for that as well. So you're in good hands with the VA loan. Okay. Another question I get a lot about the VA loan is, can I reuse it? Is it a one and done kind of thing? Yes, you can reuse it. You can use it multiple times. The thing is, the stipulation is with multiple homes. One, you have to be in your current home or your first VA loan home. Say that 3 times fast. For a year before you can take out another VA loan. And then the stipulation with that is, before you get the second VA loan, you have to either have sold the first home that you have under the VA loan, or have tenants in it with a lease for the year. All right, so basically income property. All right, you move up with that. Another question is, can I get fixer-uppers? Fixer-uppers or HUD homes or foreclosures or stuff like that. Okay, so kind of fixer-upper is a different beast. All right, there's another loan, basically a repair loan that you subsidize the VA home loan with. That you gotta kind of put it all together. As far as the HUD homes or foreclosures go, it depends on what the appraiser what the appraisal process is and what the appraiser goes for. All right, if the home appraises, then the home appraises. It's gonna be good to go. But some of the HUD homes have certain stipulations, or foreclosures have certain stipulations to where people can't go into them to inspect them or get the appraisals done. So that's where you hit your roadblocks and your barriers at with those kind of homes. So 9 times out of 10, realtors are going to try to kind of steer you away from that. It's a little bit more work. It's a lot more work actually. I'm currently doing one now, working with a client. This a VA client that's looking for a HUD home purchase. So it's a little bit more work, but like I said, I grind. Nobody outworks me, and we gonna get it done. So who's eligible for a VA loan? All right, you got veterans, you have your active duty service members, and you have your reservists who meet the eligibility requirements. All right. Understand that 2 veterans can be on the same loan. The borrowers just have to occupy the same house. So if you say you're married, or you got to be married. If you and your buddy, both in the military, you both want to purchase a house, you both could go on one loan. All right. So two people, 2 members, military members, whether it be veterans, 2 veterans, 1 veteran, 1 active duty, vice versa, here and there, you can go on the same loan. All right. If you are married, whether it be to another military member or a civilian, your spouse can be a co-borrower on the VA loan. You only require 1 person to be VA loan eligible in that household. So if you're married, your spouse can be on that as well. So remember to kind of sum it up. All right, the VA loan requires no down payment. You can prepay. You pay it off early with no prepayment penalties. And VA loans are reusable. Okay, they do not expire. Once you qualify for a VA loan, you can always get a VA loan as long as you don't go into foreclosure. If you go into foreclosure, then it voids it out. So make your payments on time. Big thing, good thing, final thing, prepayment penalties. All right, you'll never have a prepayment penalty in your life with a VA loan. If you get a 30-year mortgage and you pay it off in 7 years, you pay it off in 7 years. All right, extra payments are encouraged. Okay, with the VA loan, they're encouraged. Just a little fun fact, if you didn't know, if you make 1 extra payment per year, okay, 1 extra payment per year, you'll pay your home off 9 years faster than making all your payments on time for the whole 30-year duration. All right, 1 year or 1 payment every year, pay it off significantly faster. All right, so that's pretty much it for the VA loan. I'm Divine, Fireside with Divine. Next favorite real estate agent, signing off. Come back next time. Make sure you like, subscribe below.